joined by Sunday FC captain Jeppe Tverskov. Do you want to start, Tony?
Jeppe, Tony Sanchez, San Diego Football. Could you take us through this match where it seemed like it was going to end almost in a 1-1, but then you and your team also were able to rally up together? And then take me through also being able to assist. You know, we find you everywhere in the midfield, back with the center backs, but also creating on the other side. What's that play style that works for you so well?
Yeah, I think in terms of the style of play, it's it's more about position and being dynamic within position. So we are free to go wherever we see fit if it suits the team. So that goes for me as well. I'm mainly in build-up and protecting for the defense when we attack. But sometimes if there's open space for me, I can go as well. So it was nice getting an assist again. And yeah, in general, it was a tough game. Tried to break down the LA defense, and the game as it developed, it became harder and harder. So yeah, we needed that little magic, and fortunately we have that up front.
I've got one and then a follow. The Galaxy came out pretty strong, and it took you guys a little bit of time to kind of turn it a little bit, and it really kind of came through midfield. What was the evolution of the battles in midfield, and kind of you guys being able to take it away from them?
Yeah, I think we saw from some of their games and also from our first games against them that if we are strong in the midfield and break them down in the middle, we feel like it opened up a bit. They have very good offensive players, but sometimes they also are not lazy, but standing purposely higher on the pitch, which means if you're able to control the game from midfield, you will have a good shot at the game. And that was our plan. And yeah, it's a good team, so that's why we didn't succeed from first minute. But yeah, it ended up progressing good.
And just more in general, looking at the season as a whole, what you guys have been able to do in midfield and taking space away from other teams, kind of keeping them from being able to work through lines and so forth, and when Dreyer's kind of playing in that 9 and being able to pull back, in what ways does that really help you guys?
Yeah, it's what we've been training at. So it's nice. It's a nice question because that's all the things we've been trying to do in preseason and trying to do in the first game. So it's nice it's getting noticed. Thank you. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Overload midfield, be able to create in small areas, which means that bigger aerials will open up on the side, and we have guys that's good there. Chucky is very good wide, Willie is very good wide. So yeah, that's kind of our plan.
And what are your thoughts on the physicality of MLS as you're having now a couple games? And did this feel like a derby?
Yeah, definitely. I think we felt it during the week. Yeah, just from people around, but also here coming to the stadium, and yeah, kind of didn't need to tell anything about the game beforehand because we felt it from the first game in the season, right? So we know it and we felt it, and yeah, a lot of people need the bragging rights, and yeah, it's nice for us. As I said, we felt it going on the pitch, but we know how important a game like this is, especially winning in the last minute. That's one of those games that kind of starts something for a club, and yeah, it's just nice.
Yeah, now that the game's over, can you talk to us about the game plan with Mikey and the team, and to take down the champions? Thank you.
Yeah, it's first of all having massive respect for a team that hasn't gotten so many points, but looking at their player individually, they're very good. I think you all saw last year also how good they are, and that's kind of the first step, to not just look at the table and say it's the bottom team we are facing, because yeah, we know how good they are, but we also feel playing our style right now have suited us very good, and especially at home we had created the games and progressed the game as we wanted it to. So staying within our system and style would benefit us more than changing too much for them. So yeah, as I said before, and we talked about overloading the middle, being good in the small areas, and locking them and make sure that especially their winger and striker wasn't getting any easy balls when we try to attack, that they could just run the other way. So yeah, that's kind of sums up everything.
Any other questions? Back there with Derek.
As the game wore on, it looked like things got maybe a little bit more chippy. Where does a game tip over that point of we're being intense to now maybe we're stepping over a line?
Yeah, it's a fine line, especially in a derby like this, and there's a lot of stake for both team. Galaxy also, as I said before, it's a good player, and they're gonna get a win eventually, and they're fighting every game for it, and we are as well. We wanna reach for the top and start this streak. Now we didn't win last week, so a lot of stake for both teams, and full stadium and everything makes it competitive. So there's a line, but I felt like it stayed within that line today. Both team wanted it, and I actually felt the referee did a very good job of letting the play go where it should be, and also toning it a little bit down once there was something that was maybe a little bit too high. So yeah, I think both teams and the referee did a good job.
Thank you, Jeppe.
Oh, good.